It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning, and already I can tell it's going to be one of those days. But it's not going to be bad. So I thought I would take this time while I have a little bit of time to spare and tell you about my primary side hustle. So for 3 years now, I've been a legal videographer. Now, my primary career for 42 years was working in radio and TV. And I retired about 5 years ago. And after my son passed, I was lost. I was so depressed. And then a friend of mine who's a court reporter recommended me to a guy and said, hey, I know this old coot that is pretty good with technology and would be a pretty good guy to have on your staff. So he took me to lunch, offered me a job, and here I sit, awaiting witnesses and attorneys. But I was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. That's what the email said. I printed out all the documentation for these 4 witnesses, and I got my big camera all set up, my receivers for the wireless microphones. I've got the microphones and fresh batteries. I have my document camera, my backdrop, in back of where the witnesses are going to sit. But my boss just texted me and said, oh, I forgot to tell you, they delayed the start time from 9 o'clock this morning until 10:30. But the good news is, in the kitchen, there's fresh coffee and a bunch of bagels. So go ahead and relax. You're still on the clock and getting paid, which that's kind of awesome. I've already had 2 cups of coffee, so I think I'll indulge my primary vice of choice, Diet Dr. Pepper. Anyway, I'm all dressed up and ready for the ball, and nobody's here, so I thought, this is a good time to talk about my little side hustle. And this is great. I get to go and see offices all around Southwest Missouri, several jobs a week, 2 or 3 anyway on the average, and the pay is excellent, and it's so fascinating to watch these people who have gotten themselves into some sort of legal entanglement be deposed by these attorneys. And these guys are sharp. And it's so fascinating to watch them depose a witness. The only trouble is with this job, it's like reading a novel and then discovering that the final chapter has been ripped out, because I never find out the conclusion. If they settle out of court, somebody goes to jail, I never know. But I guess I won't worry about that. Today is just another day, and I can just do my best. So I hope you have a great day. Stay out of trouble.